Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Reacts. Today we're reacting to Logan, the Wolverine. Runtime of 9 minutes and 3 seconds. If you want to watch it uninterrupted, a link will be in the description box down below, as well as links for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, everything in between. This is posted by Gamerstrix, 205,000 subscribers 3 months ago, with 800,000 views, just crushing it. Listen, I stand by the fact that of Marvel movies, okay, not MCU, Marvel movies, Logan is the top dog. Like, it is the only thing that really trumps it is Infinity War. I think Infinity War is peak just comic book movie ever. Not Endgame, Infinity War. I think Infinity War is impeccable. It's well written. Everything about it is just amazing. Logan is in the Mount Rushmore at that 2, 3, maybe if you want to drop it as low as the 4 spot, you could. I think the things up there with Logan is No Way Home, right? The first Iron Man, Infinity War, like we just mentioned. And then right outside of that is like Winter Soldier, Black Panther, etc., etc. Shang-Chi even. Did I say Civil War? Some good movies. But still, nonetheless, I digress. We're going to watch this. We're going to hang out. Again, we'll talk more about it at the end, actually. Let's just shut up. Boop. Put Jerry behind the scenes.
My world. You were an X-Man.
Oh, so this has Deadpool and Wolverine stuff in it.
Fuck that, you were the X-Man.
The X-Man.
The Wolverine. He's a hero in my world.
It's the most badass shot, bro. Butt naked, dick out. Just.
You don't remember, do you?
It's been almost 15 years, hasn't it?
How long has it been? 15 years?
Living from day to day, moving from place to place,
You haven't changed one bit.
with no memory of who or what you are.
When they come out, does it hurt?
Every time.
Every time.
Who is he? Who am
Wolverine.
He's Wolverine.
The Wolverine.
I hear you're quite an animal.
I? I didn't realize.
Speak for yourself.
Xavier was taken in animals.
What are you?
Even animals is unique.
Hey now. What the fuck is this? Stop it.
Look into my mind. So read my mind.
I need you to read my mind again.
You are just a failed experiment.
Wolverine.
Poor man.
Oh.
Don't you remember?
No, I don't want your suffering. I don't want your future.
People don't change, Wolverine. You're an animal then?
His hair was beautiful.
That remarkable metal doesn't run through your entire body, does it?
I just
Oh,
need
the
you
whole
to
body, bro.
He has to be hard.
Got
now.
boogies.
Harsh nothing can ever touch us.
I used to think you were one of a kind, Wolverine.
We're brothers, Jimmy.
Back to back! Back to back!
And brothers protect each other.
I was wrong.
I know what you are.
Striker.
My bar freak.
What kind of monster are you?
You must be Wolverine.
The Wolverine.
You want to shoot me?
Always have been.
I was just an animal with claws.
Not an animal.
Getting that Weapon X outfit is so sick.
Hey, Logan.
Hi, G.
So,
I love you.
Logan, wake up.
I mean, he's nothing but trauma, bro. It's nothing but trauma.
Just because someone stumbles, loses their way, it doesn't mean they're lost forever.
You are strong. You have courage.
It's no animal.
Real courage.
It's the Wolverine.
You're not a hunter, are you?
Not anymore.
Were you in the army? Doesn't that mean you were in the army?
You are a soldier.
I actually liked
William Stryker.
Anna Paquin as Rogue. I thought she did a good job.
Metal is an
Unpopular opinion.
adamantium, supposedly indestructible.
We're gonna make you indestructible.
It's not who I am anymore, you understand?
A part of him has been taken away.
First, we're gonna have to destroy it.
They turned him into...
Today we're gonna create
Weapon X.
Oh, that fucking drill right there, dude. Ugh. I love that old couple. I adored that old couple that took him in. And what happened to him? Fucking did.
Surgically grafted his entire skeleton.
You're gonna have to embrace the other side.
His name was Kwekwatsu.
An animal. Fierce creature with long claws and sharp teeth.
Means the Wolverine.
It fears nothing.
Become the animal.
That boy had love over and over again, and he never could just hold on to it.
Help you.
I'm a soldier. I've been hiding too long.
Ugh.
The animal, Colonel.
Got him.
You got it.
Right in his armpit.
Beelzebub.
You me.
We lost Scott.
His glasses just floating is also crazy. I don't like his name being Jimmy. Whatever the fuck his original name was, just Logan. Logan's fine.
We lost a professor.
Kill me before I kill someone else.
If we don't fight now, everything they stood for will die with them. Don't say that.
Please.
When we stand together,
Fucked up thing is, he don't look like a Logan. He looks like you.
all of us.
You're not an animal.
Oh, yes, you are.
Guttural. His Wolverine scream is, I mean, to be able to do that every time, come the fuck on, brother. Grow this bag. I mean, that shit right there, dog. Imagine if she missed. But that right there is fucking crazy. First time I jumped in my seat. You gotta tie the prophecy into it, right? From the Wolverine.
Found you. You were pursuing a career as a cage fighter.
It hasn't been easy for you, living without time. The losses you have had to suffer.
A warm capper to a life of an assassin.
You have struggled long enough, Logan.
Hooks on barbiturates. You were an animal, but we took you in.
Okay.
I gave you a family.
That's a lot of blood. I thought you were done being the hero.
They're gone now.
You're a soldier. And you seek what all soldiers do. Just let it go.
Honorable death.
What a disappointment, you.
Charles, the world is not the same as it was.
It's not hard to die. An honorable death.
Logan. This is Laura.
An end to your pain.
What is she?
You may not love her.
She's your daughter,
X-23. Age 132 months. It's such a wild way to say somebody's name. Or age. Oh, negative, by the way.
Your child.
Good donor.
I'm in pain.
A man who has nightmares. Every night of his life is in pain.
You don't sleep very well. You call out in the night.
I hear you at night, you're not sleeping.
Who's Jean? Who's Jean?
Maybe it's time for us to move on.
Listen, why can't you see the truth, huh? What happened to her? Why can't you just let her go?
Not everybody heals as fast as you, Logan.
I really feel like Logan and Storm should have got together. That's just me. The chemistry Halle Berry and Hugh had. Come on now.
How's your mom?
She died. I killed her.
Everybody okay back there?
No.
You don't like to fly?
I love it.
You don't like flying, huh? I'm fine.
Are you gonna puke?
If we were meant to fly, we'd grow wings. No, he's not. We were part of God's plan.
You are dying. You want to die.
Maybe it was God's mistake.
Found this in your pocket.
It's made out of adamantium.
Can you stay? Stay.
I can't, princess.
I'm a princess. What are you?
Wolverine. Kept as a reminder of what I am.
You don't want to talk about that? Or the pus you're wiping away from your knuckles?
That's supposed to be Wanda, by the way. Fun fact.
Or the booze you're drinking?
I was thinking of shooting myself with it.
Something's happening to you, Logan. On the inside, you're sick.
I never asked for this. All right, Charles never asked for this. Caliban never asked for this. And they are 6 feet under the ground. Bad shit happens to people I care about. You understand me?
Over and over and over and over
Hey,
again.
Logan.
Good to see you, Scott.
Here. This is yours.
You miss me, kid? It's good to see you, Charles. It's good to see everyone. I love you, Gene.
Well, I had a promise to keep.
Oh,
It's you on your back.
yep, there it is.
There's blood everywhere.
Your heart's in your hand.
Don't be what they made you.
You're holding your own heart in your hand.
This is what it feels like.
Oh, I feel the emotion coming back in. I feel it in my eyes. We're gonna hold it. We're gonna reel it, and we're just gonna move it. So, first of all, beautifully edited. I think I'm not one to. I don't make edits, so I can't give critiques. I have no, doesn't mean anything coming from me. The only thing I would have done differently is just there's a couple shots used 2 or 3 times. I just would have used them once, but like, who gives a shit? 'Cause it was beautiful. And the pacing of it, of course, that had to be the ending, holding your own heart in your hand. And man, he's just a tragic character filled with trauma. I grew up, I grew up watching X-Men. I watched it. Anytime it was on, I fell in love with Wolverine as a young kid. Even when Wolverine wasn't as popular as he would grow to be, but he was still one of the most popular. I think at the time when I was a little kid, Cyclops was, Cyclops and Beast and those guys. But soon thereafter, Wolverine, like, he had people holding pencils in school in between their knuckles, like, to be Wolverine. And I watched the first X-Men movie more times than I could count. Like Rogue eating Wolverine's jerky in his car is such a weird scene that sticks in my brain. She says she was hungry, and she's like scarfing it down, and the jerky looks so good, and the fact that he just had jerky in his glove compartment. And it's all just, the fight with Sabretooth, the shit being up on the Statue of Liberty, right? All of those things. It's such a good, well-rounded movie. It's comic booky. It's beautiful. X2 comes in and just kicks ass. Bobby freezing the beer, like blowing on it. Top tier moment in comic book movie history, honestly. A lot of people fucking hate X3. I do think it's the worst of all the films. It's not the worst of all the films. I'll get to that in a second. I do think X3 is not good, but it's not horrible. They just had a couple different moments where it should have went other ways and it didn't. And then you get X-Men Origins Wolverine, which people fucking hate. I watched that movie on a 2.5-hour car ride on a laptop. I don't know if y'all remember. It's been talked about in numerous interviews. X-Men Origins Wolverine leaked online before the movie ever came out. It wasn't finished. It still had computer renderings on it, and it wasn't done yet. And that's how I watched it. And I loved it. I loved the movie for some reason. I rewatched it again after it came out. I didn't like it as much. And then rewatching as an adult, I can see that it's one of the weaker films. I hated what they did to Deadpool from the jump, but I loved Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool immediately. Like, I thought it was amazing. I love Oh Boy as Wolverine too. I thought that was also great. It was a different take on it, and I enjoyed it. And then we get The Wolverine, phenomenal movie. And you get X-Men First Class, phenomenal movie. And then X-Men Days of Future Past. Holy shit. Peak, almost. It's right up there with X2. And then you get X-Men Apocalypse. Not as good as it should have been. It's not bad. It's just not as good as it should have been. And then you get X-Men Dark Phoenix, which is a big steaming pile of dog shit, and it should have never been made. And I don't mean that in disregard to any of the actors who put their blood, sweat, and tears into it, but you can even see on set they were over it. Jennifer Lawrence was over it. I think a lot of those people were just done playing those movies. Obviously, Fassbender and McAvoy still crushed their roles. And then we cap it all off with Logan, and I can see where you could go with the not wanting to do anything after Logan, because it's a pinpoint. Like, you can close the book on it. My story with Logan is I watched it opening night in theater with my best friend, and we were, cracking jokes a little bit during it. And that last scene, like, I remember I could feel him laughing to the left of me, not about what was going on, but he was talking to his wife. And it kind of took me out of the moment because I couldn't get fully absorbed into it. So the next day, I woke up, drove to the movie theater before it opened, watched it. I was the only person in the theater, and I sobbed like a baby. I just sobbed. It's one of the few, I bought the Blu-ray like just a few years ago. Nobody really buys Blu-rays anymore, just for collective purposes. I bought it for a friend because he said it was his favorite movie. And I think he already owns it anyway, so now it's just mine. So shout out Travis, I love you, buddy. But it's just it's a beautiful movie. I just rewatched all these movies last year, the year before last, and they're just so good. Logan is such a beautiful character. Hugh Jackman plays his character perfectly. I, for some reason, was against him coming back until he announced he was coming back, and then I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. And then Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine was just impeccable. Impeccable. I haven't watched it again since. I probably will watch it again soon. It's now on Disney Plus, etc., etc. But etc. On Disney Plus, etc. Thinking of James McAvoy's character in Split, little Hedwig, etc. It's just he's just, he'll never know peace until he's 90. There's many things I can say about it. Obviously, the way this is edited is very thought-provoking. So kudos here. I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this up. I'm rambling. It's getting close to the 20-minute mark. We don't want that. You don't want that. So Gamerstrix, link to their original videos in the description box down below. I'll have a playlist up on screen. And as always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.